taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Upgrade your ride at Grossenberg Implement, your Polaris dealer in Beresford.
Harvest and hunting are on the horizon.
So rap with Ranger Rick about limited time rebates on remaining 2023 Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides.
Rick's also got used machines in stock.
Plus parts, accessories, and service.
Upgrade your ride, dude.
You upgrade your ride.
With a new Polaris from Grossenberg's in Beresford.
Go to GrossenbergPowersports.com, Facebook, or call 605-763-5020.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Are you stuck in a job that gives you no family life? Work for Sue Steele and enjoy a 4-day work week. Choose from first or second shift and receive a sign-on bonus. Sue Steele builds farm bins and livestock solutions. Sue Steele is hiring right now for machine operators and general laborers for both first and second shift. Sue Steele makes it easy to apply. Go to their ProTech division in Lennox for walk-in interviews Monday through Thursday from 1 till 5, or apply online at SueSteele.com. Join the Sue Steele team and work a flexible, family-friendly 4-day work week.
This Veterans Day, we pause to honor the brave men and women who have served our country with courage and sacrifice. In recognition of their service, Grossenberg Implement will be closed on Veterans Day. We are proud to live and work in the communities our veterans helped protect. From all of us at Grossenberg Implement, thank you for your service, your sacrifice, and your dedication to our freedom. For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Are you looking to buy or sell real estate in the greater Sioux Falls area? Look no further than the Julie Roth Real Estate Team. With over 10 years experience in homes, this team has you covered from finding your dream home to designing and building your own. Julie Roth and her team put your needs first, whether it's your first home or fifth home. Experience hassle-free home buying and selling with the Julie Roth Real Estate Team. For information, visit julierothrealestate.com or call 605-740-0645.
honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
We're here, but I'm not. Our mics aren't hot.
I can hear you.
We're not getting anything here. All right. Well, hopefully you can hear us at home. If you can't, send us a text. Region 4A action tonight. The number 3 seeded Orioles will host the number 6 seeded Watchdogs from Beresford. For the Orioles tonight, they will go with Hostetler, Sherrard, Cran, Sedin, Johnson, and Bittner, with Peters as the libero, and it's going to be Sherrard to serve for the Orioles. Dagan, it's over to, that was Merrigan, Hostetler now. Dagan again, a little tap. Orioles not able to get to it, and that ball is on the floor, and it'll be 1-0 Beresford. The Watchdogs starting lineup as given to us. Tavin Tiedemann, your libero, Ashlyn Olsen, Kate Dagan, Harley Koff, Kendra Ellis, Addison Peterson, and Kennedy Merrigan. Back to serve is Dagan. Peters will handle it. Sherrard. Hadeen. Passing error there for the Orioles, and quickly 2-0. Dustin, any thoughts here as we get going?
These both teams have seen each other earlier this year. Lennox came out on top 3-0 at Beresford.
And I watched that. I think it was relatively close. Hostetler, she'll send one home. The Orioles are on the board, and it's 2-1 in set number 1. All the fun we had tonight getting everything set up, and somebody hijacked my stool, I see.
Use this one till you find one.
Hey, that's the one I was looking for. Hadeen back to serve. Tiedemann with the set. Spike came there from Koff. She's wearing 10. Koff with the tap over. Orioles will save it. Set for Hostetler. She'll drive one down. And we're even at 2 apiece. Hadeen again to serve for the Orioles. Hostetler again. Sounds like we got someone watching at home, because they said if we couldn't hear you, how would we know to text you? Point taken. Thanks, Chad, for the advice. Appreciate it. It'll be Hadeen again to serve for the Orioles, up 3-2. That's going to be an ace, as that one went off of Addison Peterson into the third row. I noticed tonight we got 4 game balls on the table, so we could afford to give up a few souvenirs.
Think they'll sign them after the game?
Maybe. Maybe we can get one. Hadeen again. That one's going to go long and wide. And the serve will go back to Beresford. Checking into the game for the Watchdogs is Kendra Ellis. Back to serve will be Harley Koff. Peters will handle it. Sherrard to set it for Bittner. She'll get it down almost out of her reach there, but she's able to get a couple fingers on it. Tiedemann will check back in. Koff goes to the bench. 5-3 now, Orioles. And it will be Andy Peters to serve. Dagan. There's a block, I believe it was, from Hostetler on the spike attempt from 6. No, it was 12. Addison. No, it was not. It was 11. Kendra Ellis there. Boy, these programs are tough to read. Folks, the struggle is real. We got a program with every team in the region on it, so it's a very small print.
Didn't bring your readers along tonight?
Yeah, I'm wearing them. It's the best I can do. Back to serve is, that's got to be Merrigan, and it is. Kranz will try it. It'll go just long. So 6-5 Orioles awaiting the serve of Kennedy Merrigan. Sherrard with the set for Hostetler. That's down. Jersey seems to have the hot arm tonight so far, swinging it well. Adney and Martz will check in. Hostetler and Sherrard to the bench. It's kind of the rotation we've been seeing. Tiedemann will handle it. Dagan with the set. There's a punch shot from Ellis that'll get down. That was a nice little play.
Found the back corner on that one.
Wasn't a spike, wasn't a push. It was kind of in between. Ashlyn Olsen in to serve for the Watchdogs. Adney will set it up. Johnson, her turn to get on the action, and she will. When we get the passes, the spikes have been true tonight, so that's a good sign. Adney to the bench. No, not Adney to the bench. Stuckey to the bench. Hadeen back into the ball game. That's going to be a long spike attempt from Ellis. The Orioles jump their lead to 3 here, early going set 1. Round 2 now will be Thursday night. Lennox will play the winner of Vermilion and Sioux Falls Christian. Martz, Hadeen. She'll get a little push down the line, and that'll be in. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in Lennox in 30 seconds on Live Ticket TV.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Got a tree that's become more trouble than it's worth? Call Total Tree Service, your local experts in tree removal, stump grinding, and storm damage cleanup. Whether it's one tree or an entire lot, no job is too big or too small. Fast, safe, and always professional. Call Total Tree Service today and let your yard breathe again. Visit TotalTreeServiceSD.com or give them a call 940-7359.
We're back in Lennox. Serve was from Kranz. There's a block at the net by Hadeen. Beresford unable to control, and that'll be a point for the Orioles. So 11-6 now. Olsen can't handle that serve, and that'll be an ace. And it's 12-6. A little Ephus shot there, slips over the top. So Tiedemann will go back to serve now, the libero. Peters couldn't handle that serve, and that's going to be an ace. Block there. It's good. Spike is long from Stroh. They're going to say it was touched by the Orioles. So Tiedemann will serve again, and it'll be 12-9. Hadeen, Adney, Martz. She wants in on it. She'll take one. So when we get the set, we've been pretty efficient. Not a lot of big volleys from the Watchdogs thus far. Johnson now to serve. And that one's going to go off of Olsen into the second row.
Yeah, we talked a little bit before the game. Lennox can get their sets on point. They're pretty tough right up front there.
So Johnson again, Sidney to serve. That one will go into the net. Back into the game will be Peterson to serve for the Dogs. Orioles in white tonight. I don't think we've seen them wear white this year. Have we?
I don't. It's been a long season.
Bittner, saved by Merrigan. Merrigan now. Adney, Peters for Martz. Big swing, and that one's down. And the Orioles lead by 5 as Hostetler checks back in, along with Sherrard.
Got to write that down.
We're getting it right tonight. That's the goal. Orioles with a free ball. Set for Hostetler. Off the hands of... So Mallory Bittner, not known for her setting expertise, gets a good pass to Hostetler, who gets the kill down. The Orioles are up 6. That serve is going to be an ace from Sherrard as she snuck that one into the back corner. And it'll be Sherrard again. Tiedemann, Dagan with the tap. Free ball for the Orioles. Looking for Hadeen, not able to find her. Merrigan again. Peters pops it over. Little net play there. Dagan just has to push it. Peters with the set for Hostetler. That one's going to go just a little long. And it'll be 17-11. Jade Rohde in for the Watchdogs. Kate Dagan back to serve. Sherrard for Bittner. Right off the face of Dagan. And the look of disgust from her. I don't think she was expecting that where she was standing. Hadeen again.
Oh, great play by
errant
Kranz.
pass went right to Kranz, and she stuffed it, and it'll be a timeout for Coach Dressen and the Watchdogs. 19-11 Orioles. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back in Lennox on National Candy Day.
Hey, there you go.
There it is, huh? 1911 Orioles here. Region 4A first round action. We have the 3-6 matchup here tonight. Dakota Valley sitting at home with a bye. They're awaiting the winner of Canton and Elk Point. The winner of this one will play Merrigan, able to get that down. The winner of this one will play the winner of Sioux Falls Christian and Vermilion. Addie Stuckey into the game now. Hadeen will go to the bench. Set from Sherrard for Crayons. Blocked by Ellis. First big block of the night for the Watchdogs. Sherrard for Hostetler. And that'll be a kill for Jersey. She's having a night. Scoreboard has her for 5 kills already here. That serve from Peters off the side of her hand into the net. So Kennedy Merrigan will serve with Beresford trailing 20-14 here in set 1. Crayons, that time she got it through the block and out of bounds. So Hostetler and Sherrard to the bench. Adney and Martz into the match. Ellis' spike is long, so 22-14. That's going to be just out. Different set of line judges tonight than what we're used to.
Yeah.
I assume they're assigned. I believe that's Olsen back to serve. It is. That'll be a good save. Just can't quite get it over. Was Stuckey.
Stuckey gave it all she had there.
But she was back there quite a ways. 40 feet from the net. Adney for Martz. Kind of mishit it, but she'll take it. She didn't look as excited about that one as she was about some of the others. That'll be her 3rd kill of the evening. And it'll be 23-16 with Crayons to serve. Merrigan. Dagan. Ellis got it into the block. No one there to pick it up for the Orioles, so that'll be a point. And Tiedemann now back to serve. As Koff checks back into the game. Peters. Adney looking for Hadeen. Dagan for Koff. Martz, little tap over. The block there. Martz again. That one's a little wild. 23-18. So Tiedemann looking to serve the Watchdogs back into this set. Peters for Adney. For Hadeen. Point. O's. And it'll be Johnson to serve for the set for the Orioles. Bittner, Martz, and Hadeen in the front. Adney, Crayons, and Johnson make up the back row. And that'll be an ace off the top of the net. The Orioles will take set 1. 25-18. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Lennox Oriole Volleyball on Live Ticket TV.
Proud
We've been part of South Dakota's story for decades, always with an eye on the future and a deep respect for our past. Today, Security Bank is growing faster than ever, thanks to a visionary leadership team that understands the importance of balancing advanced technology with the power of authentic relationships.
Each day brings the opportunity to make a difference, to follow through with integrity, to solve challenges through innovative thinking, and to bring the technical know-how needed to get the job done. At Wilbur Ellis, this is how we work, standing side by side as local experts who partner with the stewards of the land. We do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Upgrade your ride at Grossenberg Implement, your Polaris dealer in Beresford.
Harvest and hunting are on the horizon.
So rap with Ranger Rick about limited time rebates on remaining 2023 Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides.
Rick's also got used machines in stock.
Plus parts, accessories, and service.
Upgrade your ride, dude.
You upgrade your ride.
With a new Polaris from Grossenberg's in Beresford.
Go to GrossenbergPowersports.com, Facebook, or call 605-763-5020.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
We're back in Lennox. Orioles up 1-0 in this Region 4A contest. Back to serve for Beresford is Addison Peterson. Hostetler to Sherrard. Back to Hostetler. She's blocked that time. Going to be a free ball for the Watchdogs. Olson to Dagan to Merrigan. Peters able to dig it. Hadeen's there. Here comes Hostetler again. And Jersey with another kill. After the second attempt, she was blocked and it hung on the net.
Little save by the elbow there by, who was that? Koth up front.
Yep. So another kill for Hostetler. Hadeen to serve. Orioles up 1-0. Merrigan. Hadeen. Sherrard to Bittner. That one went into the net. So we'll be even at 1 here to start set 2. Good crowd in the Oriole gym tonight. Orioles having a pretty good year. It's going to be Kate Dagan to serve for the Watchdogs. Peters, Sherrard, Kranz blocked at the net. So Libby not able to get going yet tonight. Been a little tough for her from that left side. Got any updates from the other region matchup?
Trying to find it here.
It's probably scrolling across the bottom of our screen. Little tap from Kranz, Merrigan, Peters, Sherrard, Kranz again. They're not going to get that one. She went cross court. And it'll be, once we get the ball back, Mary Peters chased it down the hallway there so we could have a game. It'll be Andy Peters to serve. Block at the net from Kranz of Koth. It'll be a point for the Orioles. Coach Dressen from Beresford, one of the calmer ones we've seen. Kind of cool and collected over there. And tap over from Dagan. Hostetler. Another kill. Unofficially, that'll be 7 for her on the night. Scoreboard says 6, but I had her for 1 a minute ago. Maybe they called it something else. Peters serve, Tiedemann, Dagan, Merrigan, blocked. It's going to be a point for the Orioles.
We have Hostetler and Johnson up front on that one.
Yeah, I think that was Hostetler got the majority of that. Now Coach Dressen wants to have a discussion. To no avail. Peters to serve. Tiedemann. Dagan. Merrigan, left-handed. Johnson. She'll take one. That'll give her 4. Peters again. Free ball for the Orioles. Peters to Sherrard. Kranz saved there by Peterson. That one's going to go off the backboard. Big spike from Rhodey.
Peyton Wright checks in for the Watchdogs.
Harley Koff back to serve. Sherrard will set it up. Hostetler again. Dug out that time. Merrigan just with a tap over. Sherrard this time for Kranz. She'll spin that one off the fingers of the block. It was Rhodey there. Adney and Martz in. Sherrard and Hostetler out. We've said that a few times tonight. Coach Gable sticking with that rotation. Adney. Tip there. That'll be a point for Ellis, as that was partially blocked at the net. No one able to get a piece of it before it got to the floor. Merrigan to serve. Adney sets it up for Martz. Beresford with a set. Spike there from Strom. Block, Martz. Talia Strom into the game.
Ace serve for the Orioles.
Kranz again. Trying to get the caterer lined up here. Sorry for the awkward silence. Maybe some of you like that better. Adney for Hadeen. Cross court. Not able to get it as Merrigan. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Live Ticket TV.
Are you stuck in a job that gives you no family life? Work for Sioux Steel and enjoy a 4-day work week. Choose from first or second shift and receive a sign-on bonus. Sioux Steel builds farm bins and livestock solutions. Sioux Steel is hiring right now for machine operators and general laborers for both first and second shift. Sioux Steel makes it easy to apply. Go to their ProTech division in Lennox for walk-in interviews Monday through Thursday from 1 till 5, or apply online at siouxsteel.com. Join the Sioux Steel team and work a flexible, family-friendly 4-day work week.
We're back in Lennox, 10-4. Orioles here in set number 2, leading 1-0. Just got a text message. Our guest broadcaster Mallory's watching at home tonight.
Oh,
my
good.
granddaughter. Hi, Mallory. Hope you're enjoying it tonight. Cran's back to serve for the Orioles. Merrigan to Tiedemann. That was off the net from Rhodey. And that spike attempt is going to be wide, so it'll be a point for the Watchdogs.
Quick update from across the region. Elk Point Jefferson up 1-0 against Canton. Sioux Falls Christian up 1-0 against Vermilion.
Okay, so there you have it.
We'll chase that one down at the library.
Yep. Round of applause for Miss Peters there. Ashlyn Olson. Crans to Adney to Martz. That's going to get wide. Serve got just a little out in front of her. She had to sail through the air as opposed to going straight up. Coach Storo over there in the second row with a bodied that one up, kept it in front. That serve from Olson's into the net. I'm sure when he gets home, he'll catch it for putting a little voodoo on that ball. That's his daughter. So.
He calls the games over in Beresford,
yes,
too.
he does. Johnson. Dig by Olson. Block at the net. That's going to go long from Ellis. And the Orioles have a 12-6 lead, and Johnson will go back to serve. Caterer just showed up. Good deal. Johnson tried the net serve again, and it almost worked. Hadeen. Merrigan with the dig. Koff will set it up. That's Strom. That's out. 13-6 now. That one, she went to the well one too many times, I think. Sydney going to have to get that serve just a little higher next rotation. Tiedemann to serve now for the Watchdogs. Peters to Adney to Bittner. Off of Strom and right back across the net. Martz will pound one. Tiedemann digs it out. Dagan now. Merrigan gets it over. They'll set it for Hadeen. She'll try it. Beresford able to defend. Koff to no avail. Adney says, I'll take it with the tap over.
Gets it with the quick one there.
So 4 attempts for the Orioles to score, and finally it's Adney who taps it over. See, Mr. Shade just cleaned out the balcony. Sherrard to serve. Olson. Dagan. Koff. Blocked, but out of bounds. So it'll be Addison Peterson back to serve. Sherrard for Bittner. That one will get through. So Mallory with 3 kills tonight. That'll be Riley Hadeen. Dagan for Merrigan. That one off of Hadeen in the back row and against the back wall. That'll be a point for the Watchdogs. So back and forth we go, 15-9 Orioles. Dagan back to serve. Rhodey back into the game in the front row along with Koth and Merrigan. Kranz, block, saved by Peters. Hostetler tried the tap. A lot of action there. Rhodey was a contortionist. That one's going to be just wide down the line.
Lennox bench doesn't agree with that one.
It was struck well by Kranz, but wide. Peters will send one over from the back row and should get a dig. Sherrard now looking for Kranz. She's able to get that one down in the middle of the floor. The block went to the line. She went to the middle. Sounds pretty easy to me.
Just like they drew it up.
So Andy Peters back to serve. Sherrard to set for Hostetler. Give her another one. Dagan looking for Merrigan. That's going to go wide. That'll be 3 hits and on the floor. So Peters again. Orioles now up 8. Koth blocked. Merrigan will try it. She's blocked by Johnson. Rhodey. Orioles set it up for Kranz. She's blocked. Now they set it up for Rhodey again. Now Peters, who's she going to set it for? Hostetler, and why not? Jersey comes through with another one.
If our board's correct, that's kill number 8 for Hostetler.
And it's also correct at 19:10. It'll be timeout Watchdogs, so we'll step aside. You're watching Lennox Oriole Volleyball on Live Ticket TV.
This Veterans Day, we pause to honor the brave men and women who have served our country with courage and sacrifice. In recognition of their service, Rosenberg Implement will be closed on Veterans Day. We are proud to live and work in the communities our veterans helped protect. From all of us at Rosenberg Implement, thank you for your service, your sacrifice, and your dedication to our freedom.
We're back in Lennox. Big week here in the land of the orange and black. Volleyball tonight, tomorrow night, Wednesday, church night, never activities on those nights. Hopefully things continue this way. Orioles will play Thursday night, volleyball again, and then Friday night, the football team looking to take one more step towards the Dome as they head up to Del Rapids. You can catch that game on Big Sioux Media. We don't usually like to advertise that, but we're not going to be there, so our friends can take care of it. So that serve from Peters was long, and that'll send Harley Koth back to the service line. Kranz, little trouble passing there for the Orioles. Dagan will set it up for Merrigan. That's off the net. And which way are we going with it? They say it was in. I couldn't tell from up here if it was touched, if it was just down and in, if it was out, what we had. What we got is a point for Beresford. Set for Kranz. That time she's able to go down the line through the block of Rhodey. So it'll be Adney. Kranz with a freebie. That pass from Peterson was a little errant, and it was a good pass if you're Libby Kranz. Into the game for the Orioles will be number 18, Amelia Meyer. Amelia, one of the seniors on the team this year. There's going to be an ace serve from Adney, and it's 22-12. Good save there as Ellis's spike attempt. Krantz from the back row able to get that one off of Peterson and down. So it's 23-12 O's. Dagan will set it up for Ellis, and she's going to be blocked by Martz, I believe. Maybe it was Meyer.
Give them half a point each on that one.
Yeah, and it's going to be Adney to serve for the set. Rhodey able to get that one down. So Beresford says not so fast. And it's 24-13. And Kennedy Merrigan will go back to serve. Peters. Adney to set it up. Meyer. Dagan now with the set. Strom not able to get it over. And that's going to be the set. Orioles up 2-0 as they take this one 25-13. We'll be back in 1 minute. We make it 2 on Live Ticket TV.
For over 70 years.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Are you looking to buy or sell real estate in the greater Sioux Falls area? Look no further than the Julie Roth Real Estate Team. With over 10 years experience in homes, this team has you covered from finding your dream home to designing and building your own. Julie Roth and her team put your needs first, whether it's your first home or fifth home. Experience hassle-free home buying and selling with the Julie Roth Real Estate Team. For information, visit julierothrealestate.com or call 605-740-0645.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
We're back in Lennox on National Candy Day alongside Dustin Toms. I'm Johnny Kirshner. As Katie Sherrard set to start off set number 3 for the Orioles, leading 2-0. That was Olson to Tiedemann to Dagan. Hostetler gets it over to Sherrard to Hedin. Good dig there. Merrigan with the tap. She's blocked. They'll go back to her. Blocked again. Tapped over by Koth. Orioles go to Hostetler. She's blocked. They'll try Hedin again. Good dig by Tiedemann. Joust at the net. Orioles still have it. Sherrard sets it over. Free ball for the Watchdogs. Koth blocked. Sherrard again. Hedin again. And that time it's off the block of Dagan and Koth and on the floor, and the Orioles lead 1-0 after in set number 3, excuse me. So Sherrard again to serve. Little floater there, didn't quite have the mustard. I don't know if the wind got it, but it was short. Rhodey checks back in. Kate Dagan back to serve. Hostetler to Sherrard to Hedin. From the other side this time, Tiedemann again punches it out. It's going to be a free ball for the Orioles. Bittner, she wants in on the action, and she'll take one. That'll be her 5th kill. Kranz and Hostetler with 8 apiece on the board. So the Orioles winning the battle at the net tonight. Hedin again. Koth rejected by Kranz. Taps it over. Hedin finds it. Hostetler. Not a very good pass. Merrigan blocked by Hostetler. So Riley Hedin back to serve again for the Orioles. Dagan tries to set it up for Rhodey. Not able to get a good swing on that one. And it's 4-1 O's. Peterson with a dig. Dagan with a tap. Peters tries to set it up for Hostetler again. She's blocked, but Sherrard's right there. Hostetler now at the set for Kranz. She comes cross court wide. Ellis back into the game for the Watchdogs. Stuckey in for the Orioles. Koth to serve. Just caught the net. Joust at the net. We got a whistle. We've got Hostetler into the net, they're saying. So that'll be a point, Watchdogs. So Koth will serve again. Hostetler. Bittner for Hostetler. A little too deep. Dagan looking for Rhodey. She'll get that one through the block. And we're even at 4. Koth on a little run here for the Watchdogs, and they need it, trailing 2-0. Peters will get it to Sherrard for Kranz. Off the block, off the punch. Merrigan. Stuckey to Sherrard, looking for Hostetler. Jersey gets that one dug out by Peterson. That was Rhodey, I believe. Kranz, errant pass, not able to get it over. And the Watchdogs with their first lead of the match. Koth again. That one's into the net, and we're back knotted at 5.
Not sure what Coach Dressen talked to the girls outside of the gym at end of that last set, but tough up front in this third set here for the Watchdogs.
Ellis to Peters to Sherrard to Kranz. Dig by Peterson. Merrigan. Dig by Stuckey. Hostetler. Dagan. Tiedemann. Bad communication there. That's unfortunate. That ball landed in between Dagan and Rhodey. And they both kind of looked at each other. And we haven't seen mistakes like that tonight. Peters with the floater. Dagan will set it up for Ellis, and that's going to be wide.
Looking for that back corner.
So Andy back to serve again. Orioles leading by 2. Tiedemann came up hard to get that one. Ellis blocked by Hostetler. Ellis again. She'll find the back corner that time. Past a diving Stuckey. Strahm back into the game. Peterson goes to the bench. Kennedy Merrigan back to serve. Kranz with the dig. She'll get the spike attempt. Dug out by Merrigan. Dagan blocked by Johnson. And that'll be a point for the Orioles and an 8-6 lead. Adney will come in to serve. Martz will jump into the front row. Adney mishit that serve a little bit. So it'll go back to the Watchdogs, and it'll be Ashlyn Olsen in to serve. That serve's going to be long. Hadeen back in. Stuckey to the bench. So Johnson, Martz, and Hadeen in the front row. Kranz, Adney, and Peters in the back. Dagan will set it up. Ellis, Peters, Adney, Kranz from deep. The big girls up front playing a little pass game there. Blocked by Martz. Martz with the spike. Johnson could have tapped that over. Instead, she back set it to Martz, who cross set it to Hadeen. Point didn't work, but it kind of was a thing of beauty to see those three with the touch passes when we're used to seeing the thunder come from them. Kranz serve off the net, and Merrigan wears that one right in the nose, I think. That's the second time we've seen that tonight. That one was off the net, though, so misdirected. Merrigan, Tiedemann, Ellis. Peters will set it up for Adney, for Hadeen. Not much of a swing on that one. A little left-handed tap. Orioles with a hustle play. Peters will push it over. Tiedemann for Dagan. Ellis again. Johnson with the tap. Kranz to Adney to Martz. Blocked, but out of bounds. And that'll be a point for the Orioles. As you stated, Beresford, we didn't know where they went. We looked up and they were gone in between sets. They were out in the hallway having a little discussion, and they're playing a little tougher at the net right now. Ellis that time with two hands, not able to get it down. Hadeen says, I'll try. Beresford able to save. Martz to Adney, back to Martz. Off the net. They're saying that ball hit the antenna. And it may have. I'm not going to argue. It's just I don't see it moving. And as much smoke as that thing had on it. All right, Adney sets it up for Martz. That one was blocked. Strom with the block for the Watchdogs. 12-9 now. Tiedemann back to serve. Peters to Adney for Hadeen. That's blocked, but into the antenna. And that's going to be a point for the O's. Bittner back in, Peters to the bench. So Bittner, Hadeen, and Martz in the front. Adney, Kranz, Johnson in the back. Johnson to serve. Olson, Dagan, Koff, Long. Everybody kind of waited around to see if that was tipped. It went through, I think, two girls' hands and was not touched. Johnson again. Olson, Dagan. Merrigan just has to push it over. Adney sets it up for Bittner. She'll finish. Mallory now with 5 kills. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching Lennox Oriole Volleyball on Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're back in Lennox.
Cool. Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's 15-9 Orioles, but I know you've been doing some research.
Update from Region 4A. Elk Point Jefferson up 2-0 against Canton. First set 22-25. Second set 23-25. So a close one there in Canton. Sioux Falls Christian up 2-0 into the third set against Vermilion.
Okay, so there you have it. Johnson to serve for the Orioles. And that's going to be an ace. As Sydney put that one kind of right in between three of them. And it'll be 16-9. Dug out by Merrigan. Tiedemann just got to push it over. Kranz to Adney. Martz blocked, but she gets the rebound and puts it right back over.
What a play by Martz.
I don't know how she did that. She hit it, got to her feet, and got back up and just smashed the block. Johnson again. Dagan. Taps it over. Orioles able to recover. It's going to be a free ball for the Watchdogs. Koff blocked. I thought that was blocked.
Well, fell on the other side of the net, though.
That net, they should not make that so we can see through it. When the ball disappears, I would know then. Peterson to serve. Adney now. Bittner. Not getting that one. Hostetler back in. Sherrard back in. Orioles up 8. Peters will set it up for Hostetler. Why not? Jersey glides through the air and then taps it 45 degrees the other direction.
Jersey leading with 9 kills on the night. Cran's right behind her with 8. Glad they got that board working.
Bittner and Hedin with 6 apiece. Merrigan blocked but out of bounds. Hostetler got a piece of that one. So it's going to be Kate Dagan back to serve.
Brody checked in for the Watchdogs.
Hostetler, Sherrard for Hostetler. Oh, I was awfully close to a lift, I thought. Jersey will try it again and should get blocked that time. Brody there to send that one back where it came from. That ball stopped. Hostetler for Sherrard, for Bittner. Bittner's blocked. Beresford able to recover. Koff sent one to the back, and Cran's not able to recover. 19-14 now. Dagan again. That's going to be an ace. (19-15). Hostetler for Sherrard, for Bittner. They ain't getting that one. So the Orioles will retake the serve, and it'll be Hedin up 5. 20-15 now in set 3. Dagan for Rhodey, and she's blocked at the net. Some new little cheers out of the bench there. It was a choo-choo train or something. I don't know. Hedin again. Into the net. So 21-16, Harley Koff back to serve.
Ellis checks in for the Watchdogs. And a whistle before.
I think they're going to get Sherrard for having her foot on across the line.
Set up. Bittner puts it over. Lennox tries to save that one. Can't come up with it.
I turned my mic off because I got a sneeze coming. We're going to have a timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Live Ticket TV.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
We're We're back in Lennox as Koss serve. Orioles weren't able to control. Dagan, or excuse me, that was Merrigan's spike. Dagan now to set. Rhodey, dug out by Meyer. Kranz, dug out by Koff. Merrigan, tapped over. Sherrard, Peters, Kranz. Koff, Dagan. Oh, Peterson not able to get it over. Not for effort by both teams on that volley.
A lot of hustle on that play.
So 22-18, Andy Peters back to serve. Off the net, off Merrigan. Tiedemann, Ellis. Oh. Stuckey couldn't handle that one. So 22-19, and it'll be Merrigan back to serve for the Watchdogs. Brody back into the game.
Short one off the net.
Strom, blocked. It was kind of a, couldn't even describe what just happened there. At the end of the day, the ball went out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Orioles. Adney and Martz are in. Hanna to serve. That one will go to the net.
Olsen checks in for the Watchdogs. She'll go back to serve.
23-20 Orioles here. Martz. Peters just has to punch it over. Dagan with the set. Ellis able to get the kill. And it's 23-21. Olsen to serve again. Peters, Adney, Kranz, not going to be denied. 24-21, set point coming. Hadeen in, Kranz back to serve. Dagan, tap. Not so fast, says the Dogs. So Beresford going to have to serve 4 in a row here. The Orioles on that magic number of 24, and you have to win by 2. Tiedemann, the senior, back to serve. Hadeen to Adney. Hadeen blocked, and they'll stay in. 24-23 now. And we're going to have a timeout. Orioles trying to ice the kicker. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Live Ticket TV.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
We're back in Lennox. Orioles lead 24-23 in set 3, leading 2-0. Tavin Tiedemann, the senior for the Watchdogs, has served 3 consecutive points. She's looking to tie this thing up. Scoreboard malfunction. Buzzer goes off randomly here on occasion. We've seen it. Tiedemann. Peters. Adney for Martz. That'll do it. And the Orioles win 3-0, 25-23 in set 3. Before we sign off for the night, as it looks like we're going to go to Sioux Falls Christian Thursday.
Yep.
Should the Orioles make it to a SODAC 16 contest, we may broadcast that. We'll see how that shakes out, where it is, who may cover it. We may, but it's kind of been a tradition in the last 3 years. Final home match for Amelia Meyer, Hannah Adney, Andy Peters, and Addison Martz. And I personally would like to thank them for entertaining me the last 3 years. And I know, Dustin, you'll echo those sentiments.
Absolutely. These girls have been fun to watch all year, just getting better all year, and hopefully they can keep her rolling.
It's certainly not over. They just won't play in this gym again.
Correct.
So we always like to recognize them, and for that matter, the whole team. It's been a great year here at home, and hopefully they can pull one out Thursday night. I think they can. I think they were
100%. I think everyone here thinks they can. That Christian team, tough to beat, but I think these girls do have it in them. So we'll see how it shakes down on Thursday.
So for Dustin Toms, I'm Johnny Kirshner. Thanks for watching the home portion of the 2025 Lennox Oriole volleyball season. Should we make a SODAC, we'll be there. If not, I think our next assignment will be when basketball starts in December.
We'll see you then.
All right. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks, everyone. Good night.